So guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about our sponsor today before we get into the video. And the sponsor is me and my book, Creative Healing. This book was written for those that suffer from anxiety, stress, chronic illness, or maybe you're an artist or a crafter and you've just got a big creative block. This book can help. It's only $9.99. It's available on Amazon, so check it out today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Creativity and Inspiration, and I'm Lisa, and today I have the first episode of a new series that I will be doing twice a month. I am super excited. It is called Ideas for Awesome Home Decor from Thrifted Items, Episode 1. And like I said, we're going to do it twice a month from now, February, until the end of the year. So that will be 22 episodes in 2022. Super excited about this, and I just can't wait. Let's get started. Okay, so the thrifted items I'm working with today are these bamboo placemats that I got at Goodwill the other day, and I'll link the video above where I show you everything I got. Now, I have 3 ideas for these to work them into my home decor, and they're going to go from plain and drab and kind of end of life to new and refreshed and awesome home decor. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work with this set right here, and it's the natural with the black in it. We're going to work with those, and then we'll come back and work with these. So let me move those out of the way. I don't have any carpet in my house, which is great. I love that. But even if you have carpet, you could use this idea as a little, I'm going to make a runner, it's a carpet runner. I'm going to make a runner for in front of our closet. I'm super excited about this, and it's super easy. The placemats, the size lends itself to this very well. The placemats that I'm working with first, the natural and the black, they measure out to be, let's see here, $18 inches long. So they are 18 inches long and they are 12 inches wide. That's a little thin for your typical runner, but not much. And for what I'm going to use it for, it's perfect. I could also use this in my bathroom to put in front of my vanity that is a 2-sink vanity, one here and one way over here. So the length of all these together, 18 inches times 4 is 72 inches, 6 feet of runner is perfect. I could put it there as well, and I'll show you that too. Now, if I'm going to do it in the bathroom, though, I do need to put a layer of Mod Podge on it to protect the bamboo from warping from the steam from the shower. Even though the shower is in a separate area and I can close the door, you know, some of the steam does escape out. So if I'm going to put it with my bathroom, what I'm going to do is coat it with some Mod Podge, which will help with warping. But to get started, now you could stain these if you wanted to, just with some regular wood stain. Wipe it on and wipe it off, but I like the natural with the black. I think it's fine, so we're going to go with it. And how you make this floor runner is very, very simple. You get a very good, strong tape to connect them together, and I have Tyvek here. This is also great for journals and books that maybe you read a lot and they've fallen apart. And then after I get the Tyvek on and get all of the placemats connected, and I'm just connecting them end to end, you could also make a rug like that and put that in front of a sink if you wanted to and connect them side by side. They would then be 24 by 36, which is a 2 by 3 rug. After you get them connected, then I'm going to put some of this rug gripper on the back just so they don't slide around. And that's all this is. And that's all you do, and you have a really cool rug. You're giving something that you've thrifted a new life, and you're adding a lot of interest to your home. Because the runner could also go in the hallway if you don't want to put it in front of your closet, or if your house is not laid out like that, you can put runners in front of your closet. You can put them in your hallway. You can put them in the entryway of your home. in the main walkway. Even if you don't have a formal entryway, we have our front door and there's a walkway, the way we've set up our furniture, that goes into the back of the house. It could very well go there as well. So I'll show you in a few different places so you can get a picture of how you can use these. Okay? Now all I'm going to do is, like I said, attach them end to end on one side, and then I will flip it over and that will be the top side. It's just mostly finding out where this starts. You could also use duct tape for this if you wanted to. Any super strong tape. There's also carpet tape that you could use, that you use to join pieces of carpet together. You can clip these together if you want to make it a little easier, and do it on the floor if you would like, if that helps you any. I'm just going to keep doing it the way I'm doing it because this way works for me. Very, very simple, very cost effective, but you get something that I guarantee your neighbors don't have. And if you're going to put these, like I said, in the bathroom or in a kitchen, just make sure you coat them with some Mod Podge to prevent warping, because they are thin and they will warp, but they can definitely be used in either of those two settings if you protect them from the moisture. If you don't like the natural or the stain, you can always paint them and stencil designs on them as well. If you wanted to put them in a game room or something like that, you could definitely, stencil some game piece shapes on there. Just make sure they butt up against each other when you're sealing it together. And that's it. And then press it down. Now let's go see this in its new home. I think you're going to be very surprised. Okay, so there it is in front of the closet. Just a nice little throw rug. It breaks up the floor. It's lighter than the floor, so you get interest and contrast. And it just looks really cool down there. Now I will show you in our entry walkway thing I was talking about. So there it is in our entryway. It's just a nice little rug as you come in. And there's the front door, and then there's the gate that keeps the dogs in. And there's the runner. So it's a nice size, and it just goes great. And here it looks darker because the floor is so light, which is another reason I knew I didn't really need to stain it. So here they are in the bathroom as bath rugs in front of the sinks. I love them in here. I think it's a very modern look. It's very clean, cool look. They look amazing in front of the sinks. It's a great look if you're going to do a modern bathroom or a natural bathroom. I love these, and they definitely might have their home here instead of as a runner. I like the fact that they're very clean, but they're very minimal, but they still pop on that floor. Just remember, if you put them in a high moisture content area, like a bathroom or a kitchen, you do need to coat them so they don't warp, because this thin bamboo will. Okay guys, that was the first set of placemats. Now the second set are these. They're a different color and they're a little longer. They're an inch longer and an inch wider. So they're 19 by 37. Now these would really make real cute window shades, and there's a simple way to do that. You would take a dowel, and my ruler is going to be my dowel for now. You would attach the top part to the dowel, and then you would fold them, just fold them accordion style down. And you could glue a piece of ribbon here and then bring it up the back and the side and tie it on both sides. And then when you're ready to undo it, you just untie it. Very cute, very simple, very easy. And the great thing about turning these bamboo placemats into curtains is see all these stitches across. If you needed something thinner, not as wide, just cut right before a stitch, right in the middle of this, and you're taking off some width, and you would still have the same placemat. So that's one way to do it. A second way would be to, again, use a dowel, but have the dowel poking out on each end, bring some twine up, and have it as a wall hanging. And have it as a wall hanging in a bedroom or a living room, someplace like that. It would look really good on the wall. It brings natural elements up to the wall, which is great. And if you have it in the same room where you have your bamboo rug or runner as well, that's pretty awesome, because then you're taking the element from the floor to the wall, which helps the eye travel as well. So just a tip and a trick there. If you don't want to do either, if you don't want to do the wall hanging or the blind with these, the shade, you could also make a framed art with it. Get an empty frame from the thrift store and just put it in that. You could also use these as a headboard. Again, just put them on a piece of wood or on the wall right behind your bed in a 2x2 pattern. Like this, you're going to cover way more space depending on size bed. I have twin beds, so this would definitely cover two of them side by side and then on top of each other. You could even get multiple sets if you could find them and make a huge headboard for a king size bed as well. So we've given you a lot of ideas for using those bamboo placemats you find at the thrift store. But you know what? Come back, because I'm going to go thrift some fabric placemats and some plastic placemats and show you some ideas for those as well. So stay tuned for that. Be sure, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up. Also be sure and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell. So I will see you next time. Bye.